Crisis 2. Figure out where. There you go. Figure out where I'm going here. Let's get out of here. Ooh. At a time, guys. That wasn't 4 combos? Oh, he didn't die. Need some more ammo and healing items. Actually, I'm doing pretty well on those. So maybe not. Maybe I actually don't need these. It's like so much. Points. This was like a Regina room, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Weird that the use one of these just in case. Guys. I think we've established there's not really anything here. Oh. They really annoying. These guys are really annoying. Maybe worse than dogs in the games. Made it to there at least. Oh. Okay, I guess I gotta fight him now. Gotta take him out sometimes. Oop. Vitality's kind of low. Keep trying to hop on me. Recovery, one of these. It looks like it's built into the environment, like you're not meant to interact with it. These older games, it's usually how you could tell that you couldn't, if I remember. It's the area where there used to be the poison plants. Maybe I can actually hit something. That'd be nice. Not really sure you dodged that. I'll go down a gas mask, I see. Don't have. But then it count as a hit? Ooh, jeez. Thank you for those iframes, though, at least. While climbing. Helps at least, right? Not hit him up there. It's not. Here's room. Ah, come on. I actually was trying to get this door, which is funny. This looks like the visitor center in Jurassic Park. Who are these guys? Electronically locked. What's that? Oh, I did have it. Try I'm at full health again. So let's explore here a little bit. looks like another room to get in here. Researcher's notebook. Compy. Oh yeah, the compies. Got the med pack. Dino file. Compsognathus. Typically no threat to humans, but you know, I've seen Jurassic Park 2, and they do mean business in that game. Hold on a second. Gotta fix this. Okay. Trampa compy. I wouldn't know what kind of data. Okay. I see. So hey, welcome in. The damage, yeah, the also, yeah, the fact that the velociraptors are incorrect in Jurassic Park, but they're generally referred to as like the standard raptor now in like media, unfortunately. I guess Jurassic Park just had that big of an influence on everyone, huh? Because velociraptors, if I remember, are much smaller and feathery compared to the versions that they have in Jurassic Park. It made for some cool visuals, I guess. Right. So I saved, got ammo. Actually, I'll get some more recovery items. And this game, definitely the first one at least, came out right in the height of that kind of dino craze that we had as a society. But I feel like we are well due for another one. A scene where the hero pours milk before cereal. Yeah, you like someone who really lives dangerously, lives life on the edge, and you'd have like a ton of slow-mo shots too of it from different angles. Like first with the initial the milk like hanging over it really slowly, and then it cuts to like a shot of the bowl looking up as it comes down. Like the POV shot of the bowl. It's too dangerous to even go near it. I like how they call it deadly poison zone. Like that's the scientific name for it. Don't disturb the nest. The raptor scene I do like is well, one of many, but is the scene in Jurassic Park 2 when they're like running through the tall grass and you just see the tails through it. I thought that was, I mean, there's, like I said, there's like some pretty cool visual elements. Where are the guys I'm supposed to trap here? Also, why do I have to do the key card thing every single time? Okay. I think it's silly that their organization is called TRAT. It sounds funny. I do need to go in here. I'm not sure what those dinos are. The little crests on their head. So this... Yeah, oops. I guess you have to capture something in here. But I don't know where it is. The actual thing to capture is. That's what I'm wondering here. It says don't disturb the eggs. See, this is like background, pre-rendered background, like non-interactable. This is weird because it looks like there's something over here. Oh man, I'm glad you mentioned that part. the like part where she remembers her gymnastics training and just like does that flip. Yeah. That was so stupid. That wasn't even the like honestly, I think that the worst ones were all the Jurassic World movies. I can't stand those. I just thought they were really bad and ridiculous and kind of unnecessary. Like, why would you using a card on some door? Oh. Oh wait, I haven't gone in here yet. I haven't gone in this particular door yet, so maybe that's one thing. So I mean, I know that the goal here is to bait it out and capture it in that room, right? Because there's a cage. Oh, there it is.
That's mine.
Stole it. See. So it should... Did it go in this door? I gotta find where it went first. There was also that compy scene in Jurassic Park 2. Oh, now these guys are out here? Oh, there's... These are the Dilophosaurus. Dilophosauri. There he goes. He went in the room. Went in the room now. Yeah. Close him in here. I never really got why Chris Pratt needed to be in that movie anyway. Like, why they kept making him out as an action star. Oh, I was trying to get, he almost went in there. There we go. Nice. That actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. So you're gonna have to like chase him around like forever. Yeah, there's a lot of just bad writing in those movies, like find my sweet roll. Like, why is these are supposed to be like the height of genetically altered raptors, and they can't, they're like really not that much more advanced than even the ones in the original movies. I don't get it. Oh, it's gonna come up behind me. Nice. Yeah, that's the problem too, is those movies, like, especially like the world ones, are so forgettable. Or were you talking about this character? I'm trying to pick up that thing on the floor, not the... There we go. Edward City. The girl with the bad wig hair was it's Ron Howard's daughter, right? If that's who you're talking about. They had that was another terrible scene, was where she was like outrunning the T-Rex with high heels. Yeah, I get, that's kind of my point, is like the writing is so weird and weak in the new Jurassic World movies that I don't remember a single thing. It's kind of like how in the Avatar movies, I have no idea why they sold so well, because I do not understand how they're so popular. And I saw the first one and I don't remember like a single detail of it. I mean, I remember like vaguely how the visuals looked, but I don't get it, you know? Yeah, where she's like outrunning the T-Rex with the high heels. It's like ridiculous. It's fine if you're going to be a little ridiculous in your movies, but like, have some faith in the audience sometimes, you know? Wait, so... do I need to put this thing here? Can't be used here. So I'm assuming... I'm just checking here because sometimes the game doesn't recognize when I'm standing in front of something. Okay. Like some of the hitbox detection is off in this game, I've noticed. Yeah. It's the it's that like hope that we give in ourselves that, well, to be fair with Aliens, like Alien 1 and 2 are good in my opinion, but just the rest aren't. It's basically. I think I've gotten everything in here then, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I definitely don't mind backseating here, because I have not played this game since it basically came out, so originally. And the sheer amount of games that have come out since. Just like I can't commit everything to memory, you know. It's probably like I've forgotten more games than I have remembered. But thank you for the tip there. Oh, now we're fighting these guys in general. It's like a monkey. Yeah. Make a trilogy where like none of they did that, so like Aliens is very guilty of that, because 1 and 2 are pretty good, and then 3 it started to go off the rails. 4 is where it really like, what are we doing here? And since then it's kind of, I never even saw Covenant. I don't know if that was any good or whatever, but I think I mean, I heard it wasn't as good. They are trying so hard. Yeah, Dino Crisis 3 sucks. I actually did a video talking about dead franchises, and I was lamenting about how bad that game is. Parasite Eve 3 is also like that, where it like barely has anything to do with the franchise. Like it just happens to have the same main character. Yeah, it didn't even have a lot of the Resident Evil games have that issue too. I have no explanation for that. I think the problem is that execs feel the need to quote unquote revitalize a franchise, and they assume that the way to do that is to, you know, erase any of the references they actually had to the characters that made it interesting, and instead introduce new ones that we're supposed to apparently care about. Whoops, I tried to... I don't know what I was trying to do there. Panic roll or something. Ooh, that was close. Do you remember where I'm supposed to actually go here? And if I'm actually going, like, sort of the right way here? Back to the ship? Okay. Oh yeah, because the ship is, like, grounded. That's right. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I got turned around. Yeah, Allosaurus guy. I did like that they had other lesser used dinosaurs in this compared to like Jurassic Park at the time, like Allosauruses and stuff. I hate it when they do that charge thing. Gonna make way through here. The counter system is cool in this game. I think that the game has a lot of stuff that's too easy to exploit, like literally just going in areas and grinding for stuff to get items later. So it's not really like survival horror anymore. Because it's like you always have enough ammo. Hey, what's up, Pizza Power? How is it going on this Thursday? Dino, I'm surviving. You're chilling at work, nice. That's a classic classic move there, eh? I've been lucky in the past. Well, I work from home now, so it's not really an issue, but in the past, I always had office jobs and generous IT people where I could essentially do stuff like this, like watch streams and YouTube and stuff during work hours. Because honestly, it turned into where a good maybe like 2, maybe 3 hours was all that was needed for an actual work day, and the rest was sort of like looking busy. And I'm not even trying to flex about that. I think that's just the consequence of like how the work how work culture is. No damage. Yeah, it is. A lot of these older, like a lot of, especially the ones that use that kind of like pre-rendered backgrounds are great, and they hold up really well. That's why the Resident Evil games also still look really good. Resident Evil 2 especially. 1 is a little rough sometimes, but what they did is they kind of used the limitations of the PS1, which was good for consoles, but pretty limited compared to like what some PCs could do at the time. So they made the backgrounds super detailed but static, so you can't actually, like, there's hit detection here. Like, I can't, it knows that I'm not supposed to be hitting this stuff. It's like a box, but then they could focus on just rendering it nicely and keep it like basically 2D. And then they can make the character models really nice, basically. Get another one of these because they have a lot of money, actually. Yeah, RE devs did this, and that's what's funny, because like if you've played Devil May Cry or any of those, that Devil May Cry started as a Resident Evil game, and you can really tell because it has fixed cameras and everything. It's just they made it more action heavy. Yeah, you can actually save any time in this. Dino Crisis 2, which is this one, is way more arcadey and action heavy than the first one, especially, and also more, especially more than like Resident Evil games. So yeah, you can save any time you hit one of those little like computer consoles. You just have to get to a console itself, but yeah, like there's not like a limited inventory thing. Leon's brother, yeah, he's a little blonder, but yeah, it's definitely there. It's like every 90s character had that that haircut. Including me as a kid. I had that kind of like that step cut where it was like parted in the middle and then kind of like shaved a little on the sides. It's like every boy I knew, including me, had that haircut. And like you can see it in a lot of the games too. Like also even how Final Fantasy VIII, like Squall is based off of River Phoenix, and I think that Leon, the original Leon, was supposed to be based on Leonardo DiCaprio too, if I remember, like his original face model. I mean, that was before they used like motion capture and stuff. It was more like they had to model it. So. But you know, they had to use like references, so. A lot of those Final Fantasy and Resident Evil games at the time are definitely some of the better looking games, though, on the system, for sure. Because they really went all out with the like production, you know. I remember those like looking forward to the Final Fantasy cutscenes because I knew they'd be like the best that you could offer. Every sort and trap soldiers, but yeah. Regina just likes the she just likes the breathability, you know? She likes to you sweat less, right? It's funny too. I think that's a thing that's carried over from Resident Evil, how it doesn't make any sense that the STARS members would all have different colored uniforms being that there's supposed to be a unit to go in and protect. And I think it was a gamey design idea where they had different colors. You could like very easily recognize them as characters separate from each other. So that's one of those like game designer decisions.
Huh?
These character models do look pretty good for the time though.
She's gone.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what else is weird?
A new Dino Crisis game, yeah.
All the residents and soldiers, but I couldn't find any profile fitting her description. It's like she doesn't exist.
I'm not even counting 3 because it sucks.
Well, I was thinking, maybe she's not one of the survivors at all. What if those helmet people are from a completely different time than ours?
Helmet people.
What?
Never mind. We found parts that might help fix the ship. But what matters now is we still haven't found any survivors or helpful data, so we must move on and search elsewhere.
This control panel is programmed
Yeah,
to
they're
search
like,
for the
there's
areas
1,000 survivors left, and it's like, I haven't found a single one. But I guess that's part of the story. Edward City. Okay. Wait, I might need to save then. Yeah, don't do time travel in most things because it's going to be like everyone's going to nitpick about like causality and how things actually would work. It's too easy to mess it up. I would just avoid it, but it's like it's such a popular trope though. I would argue it's actually okay, and it's not as blatantly bad in this game though, because it's kind of more about just the fact that like dinosaurs are walking around again. It's also a pretty silly premise as it is. So. Okay, wait, so I assume that now I'm supposed to be picking a destination then, considering that I brought the battery back. And I think I've explored all the other areas. Let's just see what Regina says again.
It won't do us any good to stay here. Let's move on.
Okay. Yeah, her outfit's really interesting, actually. I'm super surprised that Paul Thomas Anderson wasn't tapped to do a Dino Crisis movie, considering they did like 500 Resident Evil movies. Ooh, plesiosaurs.
We're surrounded.
I think it's a plesiosaur. Maybe it,
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
or is that my kid version understanding of what shoot the enemies? Shouldn't it be conditioned red if it's danger? Oh man, this is gonna be rough. Sometimes these like sequences haven't aged well. Especially like without a light gun. I actually had the Namco light gun for PS1 to play Time Crisis and Point Break. The game was awesome. Like, these kind of things don't work as well with the controller. I know what they're trying to do, but just not as that's really not the way to go. I wonder if this was compatible with the light gun at the time. But that'd be weird because it's only like one level. Good, I can get revenge on these pteranodons. The worst. So this is gonna be something really big next. Whenever they say they're almost there, it's like suddenly there's like a boss. That's the trope. Remember like how many of these kind of arcade games they had though in arcades back in the day? No. Yeah.
Good job. We're here.
It's not even good fan fiction either.
Hang around the arcades much?
I don't even know if I liked any of those movies. At least like... At least, I forget which one, but one of them at least had the Nemesis in it. I just don't think it was accurate at all to the... Wait, so we're here. Oh, I'm Regina now. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty bad though. I hated that also the first one doesn't feel... I don't think it could feel any less like Resident Evil if they tried. The zombies aren't anything like it. And although what's funny is that like laser dodging part was something that was done in Resident Evil 4.
The areas we can, okay?
What? Taking a breather after an intense battle. Edward City. It's like Raccoon City and stuff. Man, they sure had like a lot of Japanese devs sure liked American cities, huh? Okay, that's a door, but I want to see what's upstairs here really quick. Not powered. Okay. So she has a weaker gun with more ammo. City's key card. I don't have that, do I? No, I have the research one. Okay, so none of this stuff works. So wait, you can't do anything in here? Shoot the barrel.
Let's just try to start from the areas we can, okay?
Okay. Alright, so... Okay. That's back in the boat. I like how it's like an armored hovercraft, I guess? Which doesn't seem super practical from a, like, special military operation kind of point of view. Like, what if it pops or something, you know? Must have been repairs. Now I'm trying to find where to go here. This is locked out. Elevator doesn't work. I feel like I missed something. Like one of the... Oh, wait. Maybe this. Maybe I need to do that on the elevator. Or this thing. This is impossible. Honestly, I commend you for watching the first RE movie in the theater, though. I didn't see it in the theaters, but I saw it like shortly after. And I felt like no amount of alcohol could numb the pain. Okay. Where's the key card then? Maybe it's in the boat that I missed. Alright, that's the... Yeah. I know. The unavoidable laser. No, yeah, it made me laugh because it was so ridiculous, too. I mean, it's not like the later Resident Evil games weren't completely ridiculous too. Because 4 was where it was starting to get pretty silly. And 5 you got Chris like punching a boulder. 6 was just all over the place too. It's funny because I feel like the games actually started mimicking the way the movies were. Yeah. Anything for the mission. There's tons of like retconning too that they did between those things, especially when they did the RE2 remake and they tried to make it like tie into 4 a little better. I wonder, am I... Maybe I'm supposed to go to the jungle area. Like, not here. I definitely don't have the key card. I, a rookie cop who is literally showing up for his first shift ever, must protect you. And then it turns out, he's the only one that actually can. Third energy facility. What's this? Let's see here. I always liked how naive and innocent they tried to make Leon, though. Ooh. Has everything rusted in this game? This might be... Ooh. I was gonna say it might be better to just run it. I wish they, like... I also wish that the 3 remake was better than sort of what we got. Not to say it's, like, bad, but I was disappointed, I'll just say. I'm a disappointed dad about it. I'm not angry, son, I'm disappointed. Like that. My main issue is, like, I was looking so forward to just the handling of Nemesis, and I just feel like that was one of the weaker elements of it. Just the way Nemesis was handled in that, especially compared to the original. Very strange. It turns out the real enemy was man. The spring near the jungle. Okay. Okay, see, I need that key card. Wait, did I come all the way here just to discover that I need that key card in the first place? Okay. Yeah, I think there's this weird thing about with modern devs, and it's like I don't want to dunk on this too much because I know how hard it is to make video games and how big your team has to be, etc. But I think there's this thing where making the game difficult is like a death knell for like from journalists or something, and I think they just feel like if this game is hard, it's going to be bad. because somehow that'll make it less accessible to people. And I don't like I don't think that's giving enough faith in people playing your game, because it's like people, if they're invested in what the game already is, they're gonna figure out how to play it, you know? It's like the Souls game difficulty argument, where is it hard, or is it just that people aren't giving it the time that it needs for it, you know? I think it's just like, but I agree. I think people are afraid to make games harder, because I feel like the older Resident Evil games are harder in some ways than the remakes. It also doesn't trust the player to figure stuff out. Like, everything has to be completely holding you by the hand. There has to be like 50 map markers now. Yeah. Like, they have to be like mission objectives and map markers and stuff all the time. And I think it's kind of just this lack of trust in the player, like I was saying earlier. And it's weird that they would do that, because it's like, if you want to make your game longer, you have it take longer for people to figure stuff out, you know? If you're showing people how to play every single aspect of it, they're not really, you know, spending the time that they should with a game then. Sorry, excuse me. I mean, I would argue with the RE2 remake, though, I think what made me put more hours into it was getting better at the hardcore S+ ranking speedruns. So that was fun for me, though, because it felt like a challenge to learn how to do that. And I liked that they made Mr. X like harder, actually, in the remake, because he shows up a lot earlier. But some of the other quality of life improvements did make the game easier in certain ways. Jeez, keep coughing here. Gotta find where that river is. This is a classic, like, 90s Capcom thing of, like, having you go back several previous areas just to get a small key that you use once. I remember the key is in the riverbed, but I'm trying to now remember how do you get to that river. Where, like, the Allosaurus was with Dylan. I remember. I might actually die before that. But yeah, I think, to your point, that's a good point about the chess ranking. I would almost always rather have the game be too hard to start with, and then, because you learn how to play better that way. You really do. You learn how to play by discovering the mechanics of the game and not by having it be too easy for you. It's like cheating on a test or something, you know, like you're not actually learning the material then. Wait a second. I think this is the wrong way because I think that the oops. Yeah, it's not where the research facility is. I know that because... Oh. I didn't know you could do the individual things there. Oh yeah, I hate that. I think it's just like, it's this fear. Is it this fear that devs are afraid of, like, people getting bored of their game if they die too many times? I think that's maybe what it is. And I mean, I get it. Like, it's, if you... Whoa. Launched me. If you do die a lot, yes, that can be frustrating. But there's also, like, something satisfying when you finally learned how to be better at the game. And you do, like I said, I think you just get better when you play it more in certain ways. So I can't go down there because I still don't have the gas mask. Oops. This guy's still selling monkeys. Like the sound effects. It's like they're clearly using like a monkey sound effect that's like pitch shifted or something. Okay, so now I'm trying to remember how to get to that other jungle area. And since I'm already really bad with directions, that's not... Ooh. Whoa. Oh, these could be cool. I think I want to try that. Oh, you know what? I should have done the heavy machine gun. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna try these anyway. That needs to charge. Like it's like charge, like you plug it in and it has more bullets suddenly. Let me get more of these. So I need to switch the main weapon. There's a lot of ammo. The impractical. I was like, they did this in Tomb Raider too. It's just like, your aim would be horrendous if you were doing that. But, you know what? I guess if it looks cool. So wait, that way, I guess. Oh yeah, that is kind of weak. Like, why is it such the smallest little noise, too? I guess that's what... I guess they did mention that. Ooh. At least you can get 2 shots off, though. That's cool. In 2 directions. I guess that's the advantage of this. Harder to miss. Oh, I wasn't I wasn't holding it down. I was doing these like short controlled bursts. Silly guy. This is it, I think. I thought it said that in that picture. Oh. Delete. Can I get this? Oh, maybe you have to wait for it to come out. Oh, wait, here's something. Nice. Got it. Better use a med pack too. That's cool that what's funny too is I went like literally the farthest way around to actually get that. At least I found it though. Because I didn't know it looped around. You got it eventually. So now I have, actually, you know what, I should save too. many hours am I at? 224. Okay. I know these games are pretty short too. So, third energy facility. Gonna have to go here. I'm assuming that the city key would be here too. At some point. And then, here. Slow walk while the game loads for you. I wonder how many hits they actually take with the in general. It's too easy to be a little busted in this game in terms of like the ability to have a bunch of stuff very easily. I'm just not gonna even bother with those guys. Not even gonna bother. See, that's the only other thing. It's like, I know that that was a more recent thing to do, but see, like, it should be able to automatically, because this happens. It should be able to automatically just use it when you have it in your inventory. But, whatever. I need the key for that box too? A key for everything. Suck on that. You get so many points for this. That's what I'm saying. You just like grind all this. Just grind all day and get a bunch of extra stuff. That angle makes it look like something's gonna pop out there. Mechanics. Of course, it's like an underwater reactor. Okay, so the key to the city is in one of the mechanics. Oh, great. Yeah, that's fun. Mosasaurus. Great, that means that we're gonna be fighting some of those guys. We want to make it clear that even the hardest diver suit that you're going to be wearing won't stand up to it. Needles. Okay. There's a key. That box out there. Okay. What else can I get here? I want the hemostats. Got. That's good. And then this what? Like Mechanic's ID card. Okay. So I gotta go back out again and the old style UIs, yeah. I miss how simple they are too. And I miss I like this that shows your face. They like how they do in a lot of older RPGs also. When they just kind of show the bust of the face. I always like that. I'm just surprised that this game hasn't been remastered or anything like that. Or in a remake, you know? What's in the box? What's in the box? 2350. Okay. So now I gotta go back there, I guess. These guys are actually kind of fun to fight, though. To be honest. You get so many points for that. Yeah. That's why my favorite remake is the RE1 remake. It just really did everything right. Where's the ID card then? They also take so many hits. There's the ID card. Alright. If I have it, I'm just gonna go. Don't peck me to death. There, I got one. See, they're not even worth that many points. So just maybe do an extra step to get that ID card, I guess. Well. And then what was the code again? 2350. Yeah, of course there's an underwater one. Maybe it's like what they really wanted to do in RE1 in that Shark Tank part. Terminal controls to power all the machines.
Reactivating main power. Please check computer until power is supplied to all devices. Warning. When power is overloaded, this reactivation process will be suspended. The power has been overloaded, suspending the reactivation process.
What are you supposed to do?
The power has been overloaded, suspending the reactivation process.
Okay, she just puts her hands on her hips. Maybe I have to hit these first. What else is in here? Is it the ladder over here? What's this? Okay. The oversized elevator? Okay. Due to the malfunction of the three, here are some tips. Oh, okay. You gotta shock it with your, which means that I also have to change my, item. My weapon here. So that I can have the sub-weapon. There you go. Okay. So
Reactivating main power. Please check computer until power is supplied to all devices. Warning. When power is
could use your
overloaded,
stun gun, I
this
think.
reactivation process will be suspended.
There you go. This one. What are you supposed to... There you go. Okay, so you just have to keep doing it.
Main power reactivation restored.
Interesting. Okay. Power's back on. Diving suit, I assume. It's been more than a year. Hope they work. Am I supposed to equip it, or does it just... Oh, okay.
Warning. Object blocking elevator shaft. Emergency shutdown.
That could work underwater. Do-do-do-do. Okay, moving real slow. Oop. So I gotta go down here, I guess. Like, of course, oops, of course something's blocking the elevator. Why wouldn't it be? Do a small med pack. Oh, that was weird. Okay. I don't know why it took me out of the thing there. At least I have, I think, unlimited amount of bullets there. Whatever it actually is. Save down here. This Bob guy is like a superstar, apparently, of the mechanic scene here. Keeps coming up in these documents. Okay. I don't understand, like, was this flooded, or is this always like an underwater facility? Like, it's permanently underwater? Because it's kind of weird. Like, why wouldn't they just build, like, carve out something so they can actually use it without having to have the diving suits? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Whoa. What's that? Can I move? What is this? Oh, a needle gun, that's what he said. That's what the document said. It's a needle gun. What? Ah, come on, let go of me. I have to go the other way, I'm assuming? So the shutter's stuck. See ya. Can't go in that way at the moment. I'm trying to climb this. I can't get back up there? Like, I can't climb the ladder? So I have to go back in here? Hmm. A lot of hits there. Where am I supposed to actually go then? There's only like 2 ways out. These. These aren't really. Okay. Hmm. Why can't I use the ladder then? What is the... Oh, we can jump. Okay. Well, good. At least you're not stuck then. That was scary. I thought it was like stuck in there. Not that the game would like soft lock you or anything, but it's not supposed to do that, although sometimes older games do. I have like full okay, wait, so I did have to go that way. So that is the way to go. It's just like gotta figure out what to do with it, I guess. Shutter control plug. Okay, well now I know I can jump, meaning I can actually go. That's where you're supposed to go, is where that shutter is then. I see. I like that stun thing it does. It's pretty cool. Sounds like a laser, honestly. Oh. Got so slow. Let's like die, please. Oh, you can jump, like I said. How do we get up there? Not that way, apparently. Can't really grab it quite the same way. You must have to come from the top or something. What's in here? This part, as I thought it might be, is a little bit repetitive. There's a bunch of recovery items up here. Health. be able to destroy it, okay. This one. Something else. The bigger weapon then, apparently. Although, I mean, like, I feel like this is enough, but the game doesn't, apparently. It's this way. Ooh. It's that little thing. A trilobite or something? What is it shooting at? What am I shooting at? So annoying. Oh, am I bleeding? I guess so. Where'd that guy come from? I guess I haven't looked into this door yet. This is the Resident Evil elevator for sure. Aqua grenade. That probably would work. Okay. I'm gonna hit the... I think I'll go back in the room. I gotta go soon, but I think I'm just gonna hit that grenade on the thing. Save. Save here. Okay. I gotta go back to the this part here. See if I can get this now. Oh no. It's way too easy to fall through that. I have to readjust. I think enemies keep coming in this game too. The Mega Man jumping like mid-air adjustment. Fall again. There we go. I know, you told me last time. Oops. There you go. So it's oh, it actually was not trying to shoot these guys, but swimming reptile. Construction misspelled there. Oops. I was back in this room anyway. Alright, well, this is I think I'm gonna go now. But did some good progress. So thank you for watching, checking it out. I love Dino Crisis, and I hope they make a new game soon. But anyway, hopefully I'll be streaming this again pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. And everyone else, have a great day.